Hello fanciers. Welcome back to the Game Dog Caribbean channel. The content you experience here is fictional and for entertainment purposes only, something like a Harry Potter book, or the story of the Avatar, The Last Airbender and content of that nature. Please like, comment, and share this video and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever new content is posted to this channel. For this episode we will recount badger hunt which took place in the autumn of 1923. These badger hunts were an effort to place a control on the escalating wild pest population in the area at that time. The farmers and badger hunters had a very good working relationship and it culminated into events such as the one we will report on today. Show number 1. DRDK's Taliban vs 9LK Sniper, males, set at 35 pounds. Referee, 7MK. For this hunt two prospects were hitting the trail. Both clubs were using their own blends and partnering on this hunt to prove their stock. At the scale, DRDK's Taliban, 34 pounds, 15 ounces. 9LK Sniper, 34 pounds, 15 ounces. Both hunters were within the contracted weight limit, and they made their way to the trails. From the release, both hunters met their badger in the middle, with Snipper going to the chest and Taliban trying to keep his badger out by the head and face. It was a fast exchange early on the trail with both hunters going to the legs and face of their boar in turn, and it was an even and explosive hunt for the first 15 minutes. By the 20-minute mark both hunters were heating up and the out-of-hold count was completed soon after with Sniper to go. Sniper completed his scratch and the exchange continued. Another handle was made near the 30-minute mark and Taliban went across on his turn to go. By this point, Taliban was well ahead on the trail and Sniper was fading but still trying to keep his badger out. Handles were achieved with Sniper to go, and he refused to continue the hunt. Taliban then scratched to win, ramming his badger into the side of the trail. Winner, DRDK's Taliban in 34 minutes. Show number 2. Tatk's Chamber vs CCK's Hellboy, males, set at 36 pounds. Referee, 7MK. For this hunt two prospects were hitting the trail. Both clubs were using their own blends and partnering on this hunt to prove their stock. At the scale, Tatk's Chamber, 34 pounds, 8 ounces. CCK's Hellboy, 35 pounds, 8 ounces. Both hunters were within the contracted weight limit, and they made their way to the trails. From the release, Hellboy met his boar on the other side of the trail going straight to the shoulder, while Chamber was onto an early defense on his badger's face. Hellboy began to go low, getting his badger up by the legs while Chamber maintained his face attacks though he went briefly to other spots. This was the nature of the exchange until well over the hour mark, without any turns or out of holds. They were hunting at a fast pace, trying to dominate their catch and it was a fine display of strength and conditioning. The hounds began losing hardware, and the event slowed down approaching the 2-hour mark. Out of holds were then achieved with Chamber to go and he completed his scratch. Handles were achieved again shortly after with Hellboy to go and he went across to continue the hunt. On Chamber's second opportunity to go he stood the line leaving Hellboy to end the hunt in a very game display. Winner, CCK's Hellboy in 2 hours and 10 minutes. Show number 3. Bnsk'S Edgy vs CCK's Soldier, males, set at 45 pounds. Referee, 7MK. For this hunt two prospects were hitting the trail. Both clubs were using their own blends and partnering on this hunt to prove their stock. At the scale, Bnsk'S Edgy, 44 pounds, 1 ounce. CCK's Soldier, 44 pounds, 7 ounces. Both hunters were within the contracted weight limit, and they made their way to the trails. From the release, both hunters met their badger in the middle with Soldier shooting for his badger's chest and throat while Edgy was on an early defense on the head and face. The exchange was even for the first half hour, and they swapped with their catch until Soldier hit a heat wall and was having trouble recovering. Edgy then moved ahead on the hunt and proceeded to dominate his badger. The out-of-hold count was completed just before the hour mark and Solja made it halfway across the trail before refusing to continue the hunt. Edgy then scratched to win to end the hunt, ramming his badge into the side of the arena. Winner, Bnsk'S Edgy in 1 hour and 7 minutes. Best of the Best 1923. GIS, CCK's Hellboy one-time winner. GIS. BIS, DRDK's Taliban one-time winner. BIS. Thanks to the hunting clubs for providing inspiration for these fictional accounts. Thank you for watching and continue to tune in to the Game Dog Caribbean channel. Until next time, the best place to begin is square one, and remember, good dogs are where you find them. Be sure to comment, like and share this video and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post new content.